What's up, guys? Welcome to this channel, Flip Game Proper. If you're wondering where I've been away for a while, and that's because I've been working on this TinyADA.com. And in this video, I want to introduce to you, I want to tell you what this tool is, give you some examples on how to use it. I also want to give the story behind us creating this site and some security concerns that I want to address at the end. So let's just jump right into it. What is this site? I like to think of it as a TinyADA. I like to think of it as a tiny URL or bit.ly, but for cryptos. So tiny URL would take a long URL, generate a short URL that points to the longer one. And this is essentially what we do. We take a long crypto address, we generate a shorter URL that points to the crypto address that you input. I want to make this clear up front. We don't store any funds. We don't store any private keys. We only display public addresses, and this information that we display can already be displayed through any trusted block explorer or anyone who downloads the blockchain of that particular cryptocurrency. So I just want to make that clear up front. I have ran across some concerns about what type of information do we store. We don't store anything that isn't already public information. So let's go into an example of how this site works. It's very straightforward, at least we tried to be. And it is, you copy your address here, we paste it in, and press shorten. We generate a shorter URL that displays that address plus a QR code and an option to copy it to that device's clipboard. And then you can take that and paste it into your wallet or whatever you want to do. We support Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano. We support a lot of the top coins, and we aim to support many more, as many coins as possible down the road. Right now, we are looking for security consultants and investors, and we are still in beta testing phase right now. So if this is something that's interesting to you, be sure to go ahead and use it, test it out. If you find any bugs, please let us know, because we want to get those fixed now while we're young, before later on down the road, you have a lot of users, you find out things later. We want to find these things out up front right now, right quick. So the link for this will be in the description. Also, if you want to help support us, you can do so by following our social media. And if you feel led to leave a donation, you can do so as well through one of our addresses here. So I want to get into the story behind the site. Why did we even come up with this idea? Well, for those of you who know that I've been in the crypto space, I've been in the crypto space since 2013. And through my dealings with crypto, I've run across all types of shenanigans where I'm trying to send coins to another device, and ultimately I have to resort down to manually typing in that Bitcoin address on the new device. Some devices have cameras, some devices don't. Some wallets support QR codes, some wallets do not. And with Bitcoin, it was a hassle, but it was doable. And I would sit there and I would manually type out the long address and type it into the new device. But when I started dealing with Cardano, the addresses even got longer. And I understand it's for security, and I'm not knocking that. However, there should be a way for those who want to shorten that and make the process simpler. There should be a way to do so. So with TinyADA, it solved that problem. Beforehand, I would have to do something like this. I would have to, first of all, get the address. Here's the address here. Then I would have to go on Google, search for the Cardano Block Explorer. I had to paste the address in the Block Explorer. Then I would take the URL. I would take it to Tiny URL. I would shorten it. Then I would take this URL. I would type it into the new device. I would enter. You can't copy from here, but you could grab the address from the URL here at the top. I would copy that, and then I would paste it in on the new device. That was too much work. and I said there should be a better way, and that is the reason why we named the site TinyADA, paying homage to Cardano, which is what gave us the idea to begin with. Like I said, though, we do support more than Cardano, so rest assured. Oh, I forgot to mention, we also have a feature here. If you don't want your URL to stay active after 7 days, just check that box there, and after 7 days, it'll automatically expire that record. So that's the simple story behind this site. If you have any other uses, if you have any other use cases in your heads, then this may be applicable for that. Now, before I leave, I did say I wanted to address some security concerns that were brought up after I shared this in the Cardano community. And these are valid security concerns. And these are some valid security concerns. So I do want to take the time to address these, okay? And that's this. What is to stop a malicious actor from changing the display of the public address to an address that is controlled by the users? So for instance, let's say we generate this Bitcoin address here, and a malicious actor comes in and he changes this display to an address that he controls. And one thing you can do to mitigate that risk and to protect yourself from an attack like that is you can copy the address, find your favorite block explorer that you trust. I like to use Block Cipher, but there's millions of them out there. And then you can verify you're sending funds to the correct address that way. We're also open to any suggestions. So if you have any on other ways to verify the address is correct, please send us a message and let us know. This is something you should be doing anyways. You should always verify any address before you send your coins, because with Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Cardano, transactions are irreversible. So this is just best practice in general. It's something you want to do. If our site ever was to be compromised, we would definitely let you guys know. One way we could think about this is we could just display a red banner message site-wide saying that right now there's issues. We detected a compromise. This is worst case scenario, something like that was to happen. That's one way we can address that now. But like I said, we're always open to suggestions. And again, we're looking for more team members, security consultants, and investors, because we do need funds to grow and build this site out. We also want to add more features that will be coming down the road. I'm not sure I'm at liberty to tell you the features just yet, but they are going to be some exciting ones. So stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much that. If this is a tool that will be helpful to you, be sure to use it, test it out. Any bugs, let us know. We're open to any suggestions. Like I said, probably a million times now. Links will be in the description down below. And if you want more crypto related videos, be sure to subscribe to this channel, Flip Game Proper. And if you ain't stacking, boy, you lacking. Peace.